You guys hear me? Yep, working now. I don't know what was going on, y'all. I'm sorry. Um, and sorry for the background noise. Got family in town this weekend. Everybody's watching a movie in the living room. So anyway, we will start over. So what do we have in here? We've got Delbert, Labs, Sarah's in the house, Swamp, and Johnny. Cool. All right, sorry about that. Technical failures. I don't know what's going on with my little DJI mic, so I'll mess with that later. Anywho, come on, separate. So we'll start over. Welcome to the live drawing. We only had 10 applicants, so everybody will get a seat. We are still going to do a drawing just to see what heats everyone is going to be in. So I thought we could only fit 5 totals. We were going to do heats of 4, but I was watching a live that Labs did the other day, and he had 6 people total. So if we can do 2 heats, 5 each, but we'll, bear with us. But basically, we're still going to do the drawing, and it'll just be competitor order. And if we can't fit that many in, it'll be 3 heats of 3, 3, and 4 to fit everybody in, and we'll adjust as we go. So for those of you that are here, please help me congratulate Labs. It is his birthday today. Happy birthday, buddy. Okay. So on to some administrative stuff. There is a rule update. I thought I'd put it in the original, but I had omitted it. And Eagle, I'm glad you're here. He had asked a question, and it kind of got me looking at the rules again. So we hadn't put it in there, but it was the intent from the beginning. We want everybody to single pin pick. So no raking and no zipping will be allowed. I think I said that in one of the lives, but it wasn't in the rules. So I've updated the rules, and I made a post on the Discord. So all that info is out there, and adjust accordingly. The other thing we added is Eagle was asking me last night. We were kind of talking. I was on the fence. I could have gone either way. But after talking with the other founders, we decided that it's easier to judge and a cleaner rule to follow. Open must be the shackle. So Labs, I've got some of the same stuff happens to me when I'm picking some of my stuff, or not Labs, but Eagle. We were talking last night on his live. Sometimes I will get a pick, and the cylinder will start to turn, and my tension tool falls out or whatever, and I'll pick it. But I need to put the tension tool back in, keep rotating before the shackle will pop. And so I could have gone either way. Is the core rotating considered it open, or the shackle? And what we decided is it makes it easier to judge and to rule. And it's ultimately, if you're picking something, it's to get the shackle open so you can, if it's padlocked, so you can access it. So that's what we're going to go with for the rule. So your time limit is to open the shackle, and that way there's no miscommunications. It's just a clear and simple rule. Let me catch up on comments. All right, Rabbi's joining us. Welcome, Sus. Sweet. Okay. So as a reminder, our first competition is going to be a week from today. We're doing it on the 21st. The competition is going to start at 4 p.m. Eastern time in the U.S. We will probably go live about half an hour before that and just talk shop and talk shit and help get things situated. If you're a competitor, we're asking you to be there a minimum of 15 minutes early. Be on Discord, be ready, be all set up, so that we can actually, start the competition at 4 Eastern. I wanted to go over some of the stuff we are giving away as an update. So I don't know if you can see this. I've got a little enclosure here. I got the same CNC that Green's got, and eventually I may cut stuff, but right now this is inside my home, and I don't want to be making a mess in my office. So I am just using the laser head. But Some of you have seen before. I'm selling these on the Lock Bazaar. They're Avis 83s that are zero bitted. So they're actually pretty challenging pick. You would think being zero bitted just lift everything to the top, but it's all spools. They're pretty fun. But I was going to give a couple of these out for the first couple because we didn't know how many sponsors we were going to have. But after I got the laser engraver, see if I can get this thing to focus. So I will be making 10 of these, and every monthly competitor, everybody that wins a given month, this will be one of your prizes. Other people that have committed to prizes every month, Phantasm is giving a Spectre case, so the smaller one, to every monthly winner. Spotspeaks is working on some 3D printed stuff. Sus, I thought I saw you in, yeah, you're in chat. On Discord, I sent you our old logo and our new logo, both in a color version and a black and white. Do what you want, what you will. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get more info from him on what's going to be coming, whether that's a whatever it is. Anyway, and then Greyhound is giving a discount code for every single monthly winner. And then once we get to the championship, Green Tools NYC is doing one of his Medico cutaways. I'm sure most of you have seen those. Pretty awesome. Several of you already have them, but he's giving away one of those. Phantasm is doing one of his bigger cases, the Phantom case. Sus is doing more 3D stuff, I believe. Greyhound is actually engraving some pics with the ULC logo. And then RuneSmith has made us a custom pick. And then I'm still working on the exact specifics, but a anonymous donor, they don't want to be identified, has committed to some Jimmy Longs. So I'm trying to verify whether that's going to be 10 smaller sets for the monthly winners or whether that's one bigger set at the end. Or I'm trying to verify what that is, but they're going to order them direct from Jimmy Longs and it will drop ship from Jimmy. But somewhere in the mix is going to be some Jimmy Longs. So that's just what we have for now. So the amount of support and positive feedback we've received about this thing has been awesome. Big shout out to Labs for coming up with the idea. He hit up Grouchy, or not Grouchy, sorry, hit up Cheese Grits and NyQuil and I to kind of spitball ideas and help get this thing growing. And once we came down with the initial idea, we got the Discord set up, and G Keyman has been our tech guru, helping us with everything. He helps so many channels. So big shout out to all those guys. Thank you for everything. So I think that's it for my notes. I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I showed you the new lasered lock, and then just because it just finished. Wow, I just did one with my logo on just to see how it turns out. So right now it's covered in I watched a video. Instead of buying really expensive, they've got stuff that'll help you do this to metal. The laser I have is a diode laser. It's only 10 watts, so it won't actually ablate metal. So think of a laser strong enough to actually carve out the metal or cut through it. Mine won't do that, and so all I could do is get the metal warm. But if you put a different sprays on the surface, it'll actually anneal or adhere it to it. But the stuff designed specifically for this is very expensive, like $40 a bottle. I ended up buying watch video. Where'd it go? I don't know where it is. Anyway, it's a Molly dry lube, and it's basically just the metals in it will adhere. So turning out pretty good, but I'm just playing with it. So anyway, I will talk to the other members if you really want one of these, which I might figure out how to do one of the locks that we're actually using in the ULC. But if you want to get one of these, reach out to me. We can work something out. But I need to get approval from Labs and Cheese Grits if we're gonna, let that kind of stuff be sold, or if we want to limit it to the winners. We'll see. Anyway, let me get my other screen up here and we will start our drawing. So again, this is going to be for seat order, so to speak. So if your name is drawn, I'm going to go and remove you from the list, and you can see here entries, results 0. They'll go into the result list. So we're going to draw everybody until it's done, and then the order you're in, that will be the order you get your seats. So if we make 5 and 5, the first 5 are in heat 1, second 5 are in heat 2. If we end up having 3 heats, 3, 3, and 4, something like that, we will take the first 3, second 3, and the last 4. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So the first official person picked, Nightmare, you're going to be our first official competitor. Congratulations. All right, Dots has seat 2. Could be sus or stealth. Sus, I think. Nope, stealth. Stealth, your seat 3. Eagle or Elroy? Eagle. Yep. Eagle. Johnny. This is back scabber. Okay, everyone out. Elroy. Was it yours, princess? Rabbi. Success. And last but certainly not least, I wonder who it's going to be. Mr. Swamp Picker. All right, guys. So there's the list in order of your seats for the first ULC. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for participating. And I think this is really going to be something fun. Again, thank you to Labs for coming up with this idea of doing a monthly online get together and picking competition just to bring camaraderie to the community. Anyway, awesome idea. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of it. Thank you to everybody that's participating, all the sponsors. This has been fun to work on the backside too. So for those of you who didn't know or haven't seen, Grouchy Lenny is also on our Discord. He's got a lock heist area. He's doing a heist competition. That's a team thing. If you haven't seen his videos, please go check that out. I've got a team. I know Labs has a team. A bunch of us are doing that as well. So get involved, and we'll